And he falls behind 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding off.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, Manny.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Altuve onto the grass. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Center fielder,
Mike Trout gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
This has been just the kind of start you hope for in a game 1.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Corey Dickerson makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. Kluber's ready. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And set to stand in a guy who seems to get better with age, the dangerous Adrian Beltre. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but it's one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
And here's a case on the mound where he's trying to sneak a first pitch fastball by him, but he was having none of that at the plate. He just sends it right back where it came from.
Hard liner to center field. In there, a base hit. The relay throw, and he is in there. Kevin Kiermaier comes forward trying to cash in on this 2-out rally as he's got a couple of men in scoring position with 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. In the air out toward right field. On the move is Stanton. He makes the play. A great catch on the run. Giancarlo Stanton strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
And he's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Chris Davis is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
That is the hardest first pitch to look for because you just can't wait long enough. Not only is it a hard pitch to hit, but it sets up everything else you have.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Freddie Freeman stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Boy, he may strike out the side.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. His first homer so far in the series, and with it, the Red Sox have tied it at 1. And that's in there as well, 0-2 now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. D. Gordon will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
And it looks like he'll have extra bases here to begin the third. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay, and Gordon will make it all the way around to third base. He's got himself a triple. Coming to the plate now, Jose Altuve. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Runs up and gets this one down. Freeman is up with it. Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run.
Maybe kind of an unconventional way here to score that run from third, but it's going to work out. This is not a squeeze play. He's trying to beat this one out, but it's going to work exactly like a squeeze play. They get that out at first, but they cannot prevent that run from coming in to score.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Now batting,
David Ortiz steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Drives it out to deep right center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. The relay, and a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
for the Astros. Right fielder,
Corey Dickerson comes forward looking to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position.
Yeah, and you know one man who'd love for him to come through big time right.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's now 3-1. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third. Hit sharply toward the right side. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch.
Wow.
They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third, and it's a 4-1 game. Settling in now, Brian McCann. He reached on a single in his first try. Shot toward right center, and that's in there, base hit. Matt Holliday will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Stanton on the run, and this will kick up against the wall near the Red Sox bullpen. And the runner from second is in to score. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. So they nearly... Shin-Soo Choo takes into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, a couple of good swings back-to-back, but nothing at all to show for it.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch-out, 1 away. Devin Mesoraco comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. High in the air and deep to left center field. Holliday going back, still going back. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer here in the series, and it's now a 5-2 game. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This one's flared out toward left. Holliday shading to his right, and that's the second out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 13.
Into the box, Manny Machado. He flew out in his last at-bat. Into the seats, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Scherzer gets the sign. 0-2 on its way. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Kevin Kiermaier is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He'll take the turn and head for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely. D. Gordon will stand in now with the runner at second following the leadoff double.
Yep, more hot water here to start the inning, and it's right back into that stretch again. And this is starting to become a theme for him.
Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Gone. Over the monster for a home run.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series, and the lead is now 7-2. Liam Hendriks is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Well, I got to tell you, that's not the way you're hoping to make an entrance into this ball game. First batter he faces, and bang. This ball just about leaves the yard, winds up hitting off the outfield wall, and now he's going to have to deal with a runner on second base.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. Hit hard up the middle, and that's in there. Base hit around third and being waved on home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
And now that's already 8 runs they've pushed across the plate here in the first few innings. And I don't know what's gotten into these guys, but they've definitely had the bats working so far.
Stepping in, David Ortiz. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
From the stretch. Right side, hit hard. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Well, these guys aren't wasting a whole lot of time up there. But they've taken an aggressive approach here early in the count. It's paid off for them through the first few innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is pulled into right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
And this one could have been big trouble here, but this carries out there just far enough to find the outfielder's glove. And that means that both runners, neither of whom were running on contact, are forced to head back to where they started.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Stanton giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. On to first, and they get the double play. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this. Mike Trout will come forward now to start the inning, and with his guys down 6 in the early going, they're going to need to put something together here or risk being blown out.
Yeah, and I think the big thing here is you've got to come up with something, even if it's just 1 run. You got to let those guys over there know that you haven't given up and that you're going to fight them until the last out.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Oh, just a little over-anxious right there. I guess he figured he had a pretty good gauge on that fastball, and he hoped he'd see it again, but he got the curveball instead.
Sent on the ground out to second. Altuve has it, and he's set down, one away. Giancarlo Stanton is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
And he's having a rough go of it so far. His second strikeout of the ball game. You can see him gesturing that he thinks that pitch was outside, but you know, I think once he gets a look at it in the clubhouse, he'll probably change his tune.
Chris Davis comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Yeah, they got him on a breaking ball, so now we'll see if they try to put him away with soft stuff again if they get that chance.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Kiermaier. And that retires the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Still 8-2. Brian McCann heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Left field and deep. Back goes Chu, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Now this is cut and thrown to first. And now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out to dry. Bad base running mistake there for out number one. Striding into the box, Matt Holliday. He singled his last time up. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, Holliday will head for second now. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
And now you can't help but think back to that tag out from just a minute ago. If he just stays where he is, he very likely scores on this ball. Instead, this one's going to wind up only being a one-out double.
Hot shot towards the hole. That's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. First pitch coming. Here it is. Runner goes for second. High and deep to left center field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Jose Altuve strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. He's set. Here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. In to score is the runner from third. And not in time as the second run scores. Digging in, Nelson Cruz. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. Altuve will take the turn and head for home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
David Ortiz.
Liner toward right center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat. 3 for 4 now after the base hit. That wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoke.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson. as he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And he's safe.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre, as he'll swing and send a line drive out to right field. Stanton is there. Let's see if they test it.
Wow, now that's just a tough break right there. If this gets down, it's 1 run, maybe even 2. But it was hit just a little bit too hard there, and it's sent back into the infield very quickly, forcing all 3 runners to hold right where they were.
Hard hit ball towards the hole. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to... Freddie Freeman comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but they're still...
Ouch, that one hit him. Brandon Crawford is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Altuve for 1. Over to Ortiz in time for the double play. Ready now, Shin-Soo Choo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Matt Holliday set to lead things off when we come back. The Astros lead it 13-2. Mike Dunn will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. And there is Matt Holliday now. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th.
Matt Holliday.
Rips this one to first. And boy, just get out of the way of that one. He'll be on base to start the inning.
Man, these guys have been aggressive here early in the count. And some people think, oh, you might want to take a pitch to start in that bat. And sometimes that's great, and it works out for a lot of people. But what you should be thinking is, I got to swing at strikes, and I got to get my pitch. And if it happens to come on the first pitch, let it rip.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. On to Freeman, a double play.
Up next for the Astros, shortstop, Dee Gordon.
Dee Gordon will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing there for Houston, but you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. Devin Mesoraco will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
And a curious decision there, to say the least, as they intentionally walk the leadoff guy.
Okay. Unconventional, that's for sure. I'll give him that.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
You know, some of Jason Kipnis' teammates affectionately call him Dirtbag because he has a habit of giving his body up and getting his uniform dirty on every play. And you got to love a guy like that.
Dickerson will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Third baseman, number 13.
Manny Machado will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1.
And I wish more guys would pitch like this. I mean, look at that pitch count right there. That is really low for this stage of the game, and it's because he's throwing strikes and challenging guys.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Looking for his 10th strikeout, and he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Center fielder, number 32.
Mike Trout is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Good break to that one, and he's in command, 0-2. Scherzer will check it first. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1. And as you can, Jose Altuve strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Well, here's a little trivia for you, Matt. On May 1st of 2012, Jose Altuve faced Mets pitcher John Roush, who's 6 feet 11 inches tall. The 1.5-foot height differential is said to be the most in MLB history between a pitcher and batter.
And the 7th inning starts with a flyout here, 1 away. Nelson Cruz steps in after hitting an RBI single his last time around. First offering on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. David Ortiz digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. And Ortiz hits one high in the air, and this one is going to be long gone. Home run. David Ortiz, a 2-run home run. His first homer here in the series as the blowout continues.
The right fielder, number 10.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson. Now that ball is smoked. Carrying to deep left. Back goes Trout. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer so far in the series as this lead got even wider. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. 3 runs already home here. Now another one hit deep to left. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall.
Now batting.
Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far, Brian McCann. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. In there, a base hit. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Matt Holliday. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Shot back up the middle. And here's a dive by the center fielder, but it's off his glove. And a relay to the plate. The tag from Mesoraco, and they got him at the plate. Kevin Kiermaier stands in. The 8th man to bat in the inning as he'll get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out.
Oh, this has been a very nice inning for them so far, but it still could get better.
And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he will beat the tag from Mesoraco. Safe at the plate.
The batter, number 9.
So standing in, D. Gordon. And he's got the tough ones out of the way. Only a single, and he'll have the cycle.
And he's obviously seeing the ball really well today, and his teammates are up on the top step, cheering him on, trying to get him that last hit.
And he will get there to make the running play. Giancarlo Stanton steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th. Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Chris Davis will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Kiermaier is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to Ortiz, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. And they remain well. Jeremy Jeffress will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Shot towards second. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. The leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
And you know the hitting coach right now is sitting in that dugout pumping his fist because that's what he's preaching all day, every day. Hit the ball up the middle, hit it hard.
Nelson Cruz steps in with 4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here.
Well, he's just stroking it, Matt. I was watching him earlier in batting practice, and he looked good, but I didn't know it was going to be this good.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Up next for the Astros,
David Ortiz will stand in again, and we'll take you back to the 7th inning. This was a 2-run home run, and it was one of the key blows in the ball game thus far. The second for 1, on to first, and Big Papi set down there, a double play. Digging in now, Corey Dickerson. They'll try to build on an already great game. He's 3 for 5 so far in this one. Hard hit towards center. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Andrew Miller will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Brandon Crawford is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. High pop-up. Gordon is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
up next for the Red Sox,
Shin-Soo Choo stands in. Was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Devin Mesoraco will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here, 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. A little bouncer
That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show from Beantown, Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. Adrian Beltre will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance.
Third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Brian McCann digging, looking to make this a very memorable ball game as he's already 5 for 5.
You know, if he just fell down in the box and made snow angels in the dust, it would still be a game to remember, Matty.
Trout racing back at the track, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Matt Holliday steps in here to look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today, and let's see if they can keep it going.
Skied into straightaway right. Stanton giving chase. He's there. Oh, but he can't hold on. The relay throw. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
On the money.
Kevin Kiermaier will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double.
And this is really where you earn your money. Runner on second, 2 outs. Let's see what he can do here.
Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Stanton to the track, to the wall. And that is into the visitors' bullpen, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series as they just continue to pour it on here. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
And when you see a guy rip one like this, one pitch after the previous guy left the yard, you know you're dealing with a pitcher whose mind is elsewhere. That'll snap you back to reality, though, pretty quick.
So coming to the plate, Jose Altuve. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle.
And, you know, that's the toughest one to get in a cycle, but you can bet that he's going to try to stretch any double into a triple if he gets any chance at all.
Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Nelson Cruz steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far. That's in there. Base hit around third and being waved on home. And the run is in to score from second. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, David Ortiz. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. High in the air out to center field. Trout is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Jason Kipnis will stand in now to begin their half of the ninth in a game that was decided long, long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now. But, hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average. So you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Manny Machado stands into the box. Could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
And you can tell by the way he's attacking these hitters, he's not trying to hit corners or anything, and he's just getting that ball back and saying, let's go to work.
And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. Mike Trout is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, that pitch has a lot of life up in the zone. Just takes off on you.
Swing and a miss, and the Red Sox are down to their final strike now. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, this is one that wasn't exactly keeping you on the edge of your seat, but if you're a fan of offense, then you had to enjoy it, and they get the victory here by a double-digit margin.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. And guys, if you're going to be successful in the postseason, as you know, you need players coming up big, and this guy certainly did that. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason, but this was one they definitely needed, and he came up with a huge performance here.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to Idaho, Idaho, Illinois, Italy,